Have you ever noticed that your parents' social media is like a whole different world compared to ours? One day, my mom suddenly asked me on WeChat, "Why don't you ever like my posts? Don't you care about me?" I was taken aback and realized she had been posting a lot lately. Photos of her dancing in the square, workout videos, selfies from the market. Every picture had an over-the-top caption, "Happy every day." In that moment, I suddenly understood. Our parents use social media in a way that's very different from what we might expect. It reminded me of a story about my friend, Old Lee. Old Lee is 56, a retired worker from an ordinary factory. Normally, he doesn't say much, but recently he's become obsessed with posting on social media. Every morning at 6 a.m., he goes jogging in the neighborhood, snaps a photo, and posts it with the caption, "5K run to kick off a great day." At lunch, he posts a photo of his homemade braised ribs with the caption, "My own recipe, absolutely delicious." At night, it's a video of him dancing in the square with background music and a caption like, "Dancing for health, dancing for joy." His social media feed is a little universe of positivity, but one time Old Lee had a few drinks and opened up to me. He said, "Do you know why I post every day? Honestly, it's just to prove I'm still alive, to show that someone still notices me." I was stunned. I never expected him to be so blunt. He continued, "When I was younger, I was busy working. Now that I'm retired, I suddenly have all this time and it feels like I'm useless. Posting on social media, when I get a like or a comment, it makes me feel like I still exist. Otherwise, it's like my days just slip by like I'm invisible." In that moment, I understood something. For our parents, social media isn't about showing off or trying to seem superior. It's their way of sending a message to the world. I'm still here. I'm still alive, someone still cares. All those jogging photos, dance videos, and market selfies, they're not just random posts. They're how our parents fight loneliness. They're how they prove they're still trying, still making the most of their lives, no matter how small those moments may seem. There was another time when my dad shared a motivational article, something like, "After 40, what matters most is your health," along with a photo of flowers he was growing on the balcony. At the time, I thought it was a bit cringe, and I couldn't help commenting, "Dad, you're such a health guru now." He replied, "You don't get it. This is what we call a love for life." In that instant, I felt a pang of guilt. You see, for our parents, their social media feed is their battlefield. It's where they fight boredom, fight aging, and fight the feeling of being forgotten. And what about us? We think the things they post are lame. We think they don't get internet culture. But in reality, they're just trying to find a small sense of belonging in this fast-moving world. So what I want to say is, don't laugh at your parents' social media posts. Don't dismiss what they post as lame. It's their way of expressing their lives, of seeking meaning, of saying, "I'm still trying to live each day as best as I can." Even if their photos aren't beautifully framed, even if their videos are a bit blurry, even if their captions are a little rambling, give them a like. Even if you don't comment, even if you just glance at it, it's enough. Because behind those posts is their silent struggle, fighting against loneliness, against being forgotten, against the passage of time. Don't think your parents don't understand life. They're just telling you in their own way, "I'm still trying my best."